Do you know what to do, but you're just not doing it? You've got the courses, you got the books, you've done everything, and yet here you are, nowhere closer to your dream life than you were when you started. And the worst part is, you know exactly what you should be doing right now, and you just can't get yourself to do it. And the most confusing of it all, you don't know why. Hi, my name's Tyler, and I am the Wizard. I have spent the last 18 years of my life studying the methods and secrets of personal growth gurus, psychics, hypnotists, therapists, and more that they use for good and for evil. This is Ask a Wizard. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly why information was never the problem. And you do know exactly what you need to do. And I'm going to show you how to go from knowing to doing. This is not another plan. This is why you're actually stuck. The problem is you're thinking of your personal growth like it's a school assignment. And in reality, it's a video game. And it's not your fault. You've been in a system that's been brainwashing you for like 18 years called school, which literally teaches you how to fail at life. That's the entire methodology of school. Yet video games, the things they say are going to rot your brain, are actually showing you the secret to unlocking everything that you want in life. And I'm going to reveal the 5 unlocks that's going to just change your entire perspective of personal growth and perhaps your entire life. Pretty bold claim. Let's get to it. So the way you're going about personal growth right now is the way that you would in school, where they tell you, get all the information, guys, and pass the test. But if you think about it like a video game, it's like you're playing Skyrim and you're sitting here reading all these guides on all these different characters and all these different builds and all the different items and how much they cost. And you're never actually playing the game. And so when you actually get into the game and you try to play, that information's almost entirely useless to you because you've forgotten 90% of it. So when it comes to personal growth, you don't start with the strategy guides and the details. You need to get into the game. Which leads us into number 2. If you just hop into a game and you want to be a sneak archer and you're reading guides on heavy armor and axe, it's not going to work out for you. It's not even going to help you. In fact, that knowledge actually hurts you. So you can't even get the right guide until you know what kind of character you want to build. Which means you have to know what you want to do before you even start playing the game. Well, how do you figure that out? Well, isn't it great that there's number 3? The fastest way to figure out what character you want to be is to start playing the game. Get in there without any of the guides, without any of the information, just the bare minimum you need to turn the thing on and start playing, because this has multiple benefits. The first benefit is that you're going to start figuring out what you like, you as a person, and who you want to become. And then the second quality is you might find out that the game sucks. And what if this is just a terrible game and you just saved yourself 2 years of wasting your time on this game because you played a few rounds? And this is so hard to understand because people don't realize that this isn't a test that you're going to fail because they're still brainwashed by the schooling. They think, oh no, that means I failed on the test. Life isn't a test, it's a game. So just start with your personal growth. And find out who you want to be. Not that you. The other you. The you that's inside. Not what they told you to be. The real you. Right there. Which leads us to number 4. Now that you know what character you want to build, it makes sense to get a few specific guides to the place that you're at in the game that you are at. So if you're in the beginning, let's get a beginner's guide and build that character to the best of our abilities. And I'm sure you all know what's coming. How do you actually build the character? You got to go out there and grind for XP. Trust me, we've all been there. We're in Skyrim. You got to level up pickpocket for your thief. And so you go, you click save, and you pull out their wall. Ah, dang it. And then you have to go and start again, and you just keep doing that. And you just keep doing it. And you grind. And it's not fun. It's not enjoyable. But it allows you to become the magical thief in Skyrim that you want to be. Which means that whatever character you build, there's going to be that period where you have to put in XP. So you should be trying to figure out, how can I get as many reps and iterations in as fast as possible in the real world to start accelerating your growth in whatever domain that you're pursuing. Which brings us to the last and final thing that you must understand, which is that at the end of the day, You just need to get good. And to do that, that involves not just XP grinding, but actually going out, playing the game, using the skills that you have, because there's a component where just getting the skill in the game isn't enough. You have to learn how to use the items. You have to learn how to play well. God forbid you go into co-op, you're going to be getting headshotted every single day until you learn to get good. And that's the big thing you have to understand about personal growth. It's not about getting a bunch of guides and reading them. It's about figuring out who you are, what you want to become, grinding XP on that skill, and then getting good. If you're ready to go from knowing to doing, download my free HypnoChat AI. For the love of God, if nothing else, you'll never waste money on another freaking life coach or course or any of this crap, because I put it all inside there. It's in there for free, for life. Just download it now. Save you a couple $100,000 in your lifetime. Just don't waste your money anymore. Get the app.